it's time for our one big thank you. And tonight we're celebrating Graham Sinclair from Wraysbury.
Yes, now Graham has dedicated his life to helping others in his community and beyond. Here's some of his friends to tell us more. Right, tuck in.
Graham is an absolute stalwart of the village. If anything's going on, Graham's in the thick of it. He's a doer.
Born and bred in Wraysbury near Windsor, Graham Sinclair has spent a lifetime helping others.
Back in 2020, he did laps around our village, and it was all to do with raising funds for the local charities and for the NHS.
He's well known in the village for his extraordinary fundraising efforts. And in times of need, he offers practical help too.
2014 was a dreadful year for us, where we flooded pretty much the whole village.
I'm here in Wraysbury, a small village in the south-east of England that's been devastated.
Graham was at the heart of the rescue effort.
Graham would always be there, always volunteer. If someone needed help, he would be there to help them.
He first showed his huge kindness 40 years ago when he organised a convoy of aid to Poland after a Soviet crackdown left the country in dire need of support.
He then actually physically drove the lorry out to Poland. He risked his life, really to get aid to those people.
Since war broke out in Ukraine, Graham has taken up the reins again.
He helped with the Ukrainian effort by raising lots of donations and getting them sent down to the distribution area. And amazingly, he opened his home up to Ukraine family.
Retirement, he doesn't know the meaning of the word. He'll always step up and he'll always take action. He'll always do things. Smashing chap.
Now, we found out Graham is a huge fan of horse racing, so who better to rope in the BBC broadcaster and horse fanatic, Claire Balding. She's going to serve up a surprise you'll never forget. It's a sunny evening in Wraysbury, and there's a visitor in town. Star of BBC Sport and horse racing expert Claire Balding is here to help us surprise Graham.
I can't wait to meet Graham. I've heard so much about him. He just is the most fabulous guy, and he shares a love of horse racing with me, and it's going to be so exciting.
We're going to spring a surprise at one of Graham's favourite haunts, Wraysbury Village Club, where he and his pals gather every Friday for a fish and chips supper, cooked to order in the club's kitchen. But of course, things aren't going to go smoothly. Before Graham arrives, a spanner has been thrown in the works, and backstage, Claire is behind it all.
There has been a hitch. You see, the kitchen's fryers are broken, so the kitchen is closed, and that means that the fish and chips are going to have to be delivered by a very special delivery driver. Oh yeah, it's me.
So as not to raise suspicion, we're posing as a TV crew making a film about local village clubs. And before long, Graham arrives with his partner Sandra, who's one of the only people here in on the surprise. After ordering some drinks and greeting his friends, Graham takes a seat. We're all set, and club chef Sammy gets the ball rolling.
Listen everybody, I'm terribly sorry the fries are playing up, so I'm going to have to order in the fish and chips. Terrible apologies everybody. It'll be with you shortly, okay?
Graham takes it all in his stride. Meanwhile, Claire's outside, in character as the delivery driver from our fish and chip shop, One Big Catch.
So I better not hang about because these might just get cold. I tell you what though, I will just taste a chip. They're really good. That was naughty. Delivery drivers don't do that. My final bit of a disguise.
And we're off.
Fish and chips coming through, fish and chips.
Fish and chips.
Our delivery driver is going the extra mile by dishing out the food.
I've got one for Dave, I've got one for Sue, I've got one for Graham, for Sandra. Come get them. One for you, lovely.
No one's recognised Claire with her helmet on.
I think we got away with that.
And now, as horse racing lover Graham tucks in,
You got a knife and fork?
it's time for Claire to do what she does best. A little spot of commentating from the other side of the room.
Oh yes, Sandra started strongly, but Graham is most definitely setting the pace. Graham.
That's me.
How is your fish and chips?
Very good.
Yes?
Very good indeed.
I'm not actually a delivery person.
I know that.
Why, who do you think I am?
I'd say it's Claire Baldwin.
Oh my God, isn't that lucky? Oh, well, it's very nice to meet you.
And you.
I've actually come on behalf of the One Show because we all wanted to say thank you to you because you're an extraordinary person and you've done amazing things in your life.
We wanted to pay tribute to you and everything you've given the community.
Thanks, Graham.
Thank you.
There's a spontaneous round of applause for Graham, but there's more to come outside.
All your friends, local community here to say thank you. And we've got some very special messages for you on that screen.
Hi Graham, it's Jermaine here from The One Show. Your dedication and community spirit over the years has not gone unnoticed. From delivering aid to Poland in the 80s, to galvanising your community to help the people of Ukraine, and donating to dozens of charities, your kindness has continued for decades. We're sending you a one big thank you, but we're not the only ones.
Congratulations, it's really great to see you recognised for all the good work that you do for good causes around the local area.
You're 86 years old, you say to me, I'm going to do so-and-so, so-and-so, and I say, don't be silly, Graham, you can't do this at your age, but you do it. You're just an amazing man, Graham.
Hello, Graham. I remember when you and my father organised to drive a van full of vital aid supplies to Krakow, Poland 40 years ago. Needless to say, it was a worrying time for us. On behalf of my parents and all our family, we say a big thank you.
Anybody that's in trouble and needs a little bit of a helping hand, you can always see that Graham Sinclair puts his hand in his pocket or gives up his time. Love you. Bye-bye.
And champion jockey Frankie Dettori had this message for Graham.
Hi Graham, this is a big One Show. Thank you for the charity work you've done for the last 42 years. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
What do you think about that then?
That was so nice. Thank you all very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Exactly. Thank you.
If you know someone who's going the extra mile to help make the world a bit brighter, why not nominate them for one big thank you? The one big thank you they deserve. Details are on the screen now.
Yeah, and we have to say thank you so much for all the love.